It's time to say goodbye to the BS. No, not that kind of BS. What I'm actually talking about is business speak. During the pandemic, companies and leaders the world over have become a lot more human. They're more empathetic. They're connecting with the people that work for them and the people that buy from them in a lot more of a human way. Businesses have dropped the BS. They've really upped the humanity, and they're really engaging with people in a way that actually feels genuine. And as we adjust to this new normal, it's time to start thinking about what we learned from the pandemic and what pre-pandemic life we'd rather leave behind. For me, ditching the BS for good and communicating in a more human way is high up that list. Here's why. First off, people crave human connection. People want to hear from people. They don't want to hear from companies. And this is the case more than ever before. BS, it's emotionless. There's no connection at all. It's purposefully non-unique. It doesn't drive anybody to do anything. Give your writing some character, give it some energy, give it some life. That's how you'll spark the right connection and the action that you want your customers or your employees to take. Next, people need clarity. In times of uncertainty, people are afraid. We want reassurance, we want to feel informed, we crave stability and security. Business speak does the opposite of this. It can confuse, it can overwhelm, it can isolate, alienate, it can frighten, it can lead to inaction, it can lead to people not following the rules, people making the wrong decisions, mistakes, reputational damage. It can cause all sorts of problems. Be clear with what you're saying, make a whole world of difference. Businesses need trust to survive. And that's the thing with business speak, BS. It's completely fake. It's someone writing the way they think they should write. And there's something around seeing leaders and brands as people, warts and all, that authenticity, that rawness that's really come out over the last few months. That really helps create an emotional connection, and that builds trust. That's what we need. So lose the BS filter and speak from the heart. It wastes a lot of time. Have you ever read anything that's so kind of crawling with jargon that you actually have to Google some words? You have to call up the business to go, sorry, I don't understand this. Think about the amount of time that customers and employees take to try and understand something that isn't clear in the writing. Complex language, hefty paragraphs, sentences that take a lot longer to read than this video takes to watch. It's a lot of waste of time for everybody involved. Speak like a human. There's a lot of time saved. Now is the perfect opportunity for a tone of voice refresh. 93% of us don't want brands to go back to their pre-COVID messaging and tone of voice. People have already become used to and comforted by this new way of talking. What's to lose by sticking with it? So my advice, ditch the BS, discover your true voice and be more human.